the microphone not on? Hey, the microphone is on. Hello, hello. Happy Manny Monday. How are you guys doing? I'm doing okay. I had to think about it for a second. I was just like, how am I doing? I think I'm doing good. Painting Polish, hello. Hello. Happy Monday. How are you? How's everybody's weekends? My weekend was quite busy. We can chit chat about that while we work on these nails, but yeah, how we doing? I wanted to make sure everything is looking okay. I am doing a little bit of a dual stream again. I haven't done this in a little while. So we're hanging out both here on Twitch and over on YouTube. I am so close to hitting 600 followers on YouTube, or subscribers, that's what they're called. As of right now, I'm at 597. So yeah, that's exciting. Very slowly chipping away at that monetization over there. Very slowly chipping away at affiliate here on Twitch. So yeah, we're just hanging out. We're having a good time on this Monday evening. My nails are doing okay, I'm gonna say. They're not in the best shape of their lives, but they're doing their best. You can see the shadow of my hands moving so much. So let me just show you. Here they are. They're not horrible, but they could be better, and they have been better. So yeah, this is what we got to work with today. I did this green. If you were here last week at some point, I don't remember what day it was, because who knows days anymore? I sure don't. I put together my nail shelf finally. It took 2 days of doing that, got it all together, and then was like, this took so long, I don't have time to actually like do my nails with you guys, so I just did them off camera. I did a fun little green from Zoya. I don't have it here with me, but I think it's called Clarice, and it kind of looks like this really pretty like shimmery green, but then in certain lighting it turns almost like a deep purpley brown shade, which is so nice. But you can see we're clearly chipped, and the nails underneath have broken a bit. I did a little bit of filing earlier today to try to fix that up, but that's okay. We're gonna do our best, and we're gonna clean it up and do some different nails today, because I'm going to a wedding this weekend. My friend is getting married down in Atlanta, and I need to have cute nails for this. Okay, so I've picked out a couple of colors. Try to figure out a combination of this somehow. I'm pretty sure this is what I want to use, but I'm going to show you guys first, and I'll actually show you the dresses that I'm going to be wearing too, so then you can let me know what you think of this combination. I think it's going to be good, but let me know what you think. So let me pull it up. Let's see. Let's do a quick little window capture. I like pulled everything up. Okay, here we go. So this page. We can't see it. Why can't we see it? Where'd it go? What? That's not it. Hold on. Where's my picture? Hold on. What if I... You want me to check YouTube? Oh, if you don't mind. Yes, please. Thank you, thank you. There we go. Okay. So let's crop it down a little bit, and I'm going to show you. These are the dresses that I'm going to be wearing. This is one of the dresses. So obviously I'm in the dressing room. I literally bought this yesterday. Went to Macy's with my partner because we were trying to figure out last minute things. This is a very fun... Hey, you're there on YouTube too. Yes, it's working. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, a little bit last minute. The wedding is this weekend, and I was like, I know it's a 2-day wedding, so I know I need 2 outfits, and I still don't have a second dress. What am I gonna do? Went to Macy's, checked a whole bunch of stuff out, looked all over the place, and I found this dress, which is absolutely beautiful. It's so sparkly and so glittery in person. I literally ended up with glitter all over myself after trying this on. I love the little like ruffle frill here at the bottom. It's very like, a friend of mine said that it reminds her of a flamenco dancer, and then put the like dancer emoji, and I was like, wait, you're so right, it looks just like that. So Yes, very excited about this. What's also really great about this is originally a $300 dress that after a whole bunch of clearance and discounts with credit cards and all that stuff, got it for less than $90. Love a deal. I love a sale. I love a deal. I love it. So yeah, this is one of the dresses. I am going to a Nigerian wedding, which is why I said it's 2 days, because there's going to be the Nigerian event on one day and then the American event on a different day. So I think Nigerian weddings, people go all out and look absolutely stunning. And I was like, when am I ever going to get to go to another wedding like this and actually go all out? I don't know. So as much fun as this dress is and as unique as it is, I almost passed it up. And I tried on a different one, which I did also like. It was a little bit more my comfort zone. But I was like, you know what? If I get this one, I'm going to be thinking about this gold dress the whole entire night. Let me just get the one that I'm actually like kind of in love with and is very fun. So this is it. This is one of the dresses that I'm wearing. And it's really nice. It actually kind of shifts depending on the lighting that you're in, from like a silvery glitter to like a bronzy gold glitter, which is just like, are you telling me there's duochrome dresses now? Like, I did not know this was a thing and I fell in love immediately. So very, very excited. Had to go and pick up the right undergarments for this because I did not have the right ones before. Got them in today, so that's exciting. So I'll have to try it all on again with all the pieces all together to make sure it looks good. But this is one of the dresses. Okay, let me show you the other dress, which does not look like this at all. The other one, I kind of just stretched it out just so we could see the fabric while we were trying to match up colors for his outfit. So this is the pattern on the second dress that I'm going to be wearing to the American wedding ceremony. It's really, really pretty, like mint green with a bunch of flowers all over it, like little peachy pinky flowers. A lot more, it's still really pretty. It's a halter dress that kind of does like a high-low. So like the front is like up to like my knees kind of, and the back kind of like gently floats down, is a little bit longer. Very pretty. Love it. So those are two things that I'm working with. It's like a gold sparkle and then like a mint green, regular green, pinky floral, right? So the nail polish colors that I'm thinking of doing are these. I think on my toes, this pink from Zoya in the shade Rumi would actually be really nice. It's kind of like a mauvey neutral pink on my skin tone. And I don't want anything too flashy just because that first dress alone is super flashy and the heels that I'm wearing are open toe. So I'm just like, let's just keep it tame. Let's keep it toned down a little bit. I think this pink would be really good. This is like wedding pink in my opinion. You know what I mean? For my skin tone, it's a very just like neutral. It's a chill pink. It works. And then on my fingers, I'm thinking either a combination of both of these or just this really pretty, kind of subtle holographic, but it's still holographic and sparkly. Linear hollow from Mila in the shade Oasis. Now what I kind of am debating is, would these look good together on my fingers if I were to just do this as like an accent? It is pretty pigmented, so I'm not sure how it's going to look if I try to layer this on top of this. I'm not exactly sure. I don't think I want glitter on my toes this time. I think I just want the glitter on my fingers. But I don't know. We can play with it. So yeah, I actually have a few different shades from Zoya that are this kind of like peachy, pinky, somewhat neutral. But this seems like the one that looks the best with this shade. One that I was debating actually is Peach Tea from Holo Taco. Love that shade. It's one of my all-time favorite linear hollows. It's kind of like a neutral on me because of the undertones. Absolutely beautiful. But I was leaning towards something a little bit pinker, to kind of pull from the pink in this dress and hopefully not clash with the bronzy gold from the other dress. You know what I mean? So I think this one, it's kind of hard to see on camera, but this one definitely has more of a rosy undertone. And I really like it. And I think that these two will go very well together. So that's what we're going to try to do. That's what we're going to do today. I got to get this green off first, but that's what we're going to be doing today. So what I will do is get some nail polish remover and my cotton balls, get this green off, and we're going to get going. I will say having this shelf right here is extremely helpful because I can just pull up all of my tools and they're not all over my desk getting in the way. I can just pop it when I need it, put it away when I don't, and I'm good to go. I was thinking, so my nails have been, I haven't been neglecting them, but they've needed a little bit of work and a little bit of help. So I had to chop them all down. They had some really good length a couple weeks ago. Had to chop them down. And they are still chopped. They're still short. In my head, I'm like, oh, I need longer nails. I'm going to a wedding. But like, that's not true. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to get out of that mentality of like events you need to have like longer nails just because like I like the way that they look. It's not necessary. Short nails will work just as well and look just as cute. Having said that, I was thinking, do I try to do some type of press-ons so I get the longer nail that I'm thinking, the longer nail effect? And then I said, no, I'm not going to do that. One, because I don't have any press-ons currently that actually fit my nails very well. And two, because it's not necessary. You know, I'm going to use this nail polish that I got. I'm going to paint up my little short nails and they're going to look real cute. I'm going to get to go. Also, I know I'm going to be doing my own makeup and I'm finishing doing my hair, and doing all of that with press-ons is not super fun. Personally, I'm not the best at it. But we're just not going to do it. I think the only ones that I would end up doing that I know fit me, Glamnetic nails actually fit me really well. I've tried a couple different brands of press-ons and the Glamnetic ones worked really, really well for me. I had those on for my birthday last year. They're really pretty. And then the other ones are Canvas, CNVS, which I need to put it together, but I have tried those. I got them in January, wore them for I think 3 weeks total, and they held on really, really well. They're more like a nail extension where you're going to be using like gel or like a putty glue to attach them to your fingers, but they looked gorgeous and would actually work really well for an event like this. But I do not have more of them. I ended up buying a like trial set, sampler set to just like get started with it and use them all up the first time I used them. And I really don't have any more that actually fit me. I haven't ordered more yet. Giggles, hello. Hello, Giggles. How are you? Happy Monday. You make custom ones to what you like, size and shape. Ooh, very nice. Yeah, I think if I start getting into press-ons a little bit more, I'm probably gonna end up reaching out and be like, hey, let me see about some custom ones and things like that. But yeah, I love being able to just kind of play on my own fingers. See what, I mean, I've got so many bottles of regular nail polish. I think the thing that I really like too is like, if I did do press-ons, I kind of like the idea of the canvas ones where they're a blank canvas, that's like the point, and then you can just like paint them, you know, however you want them to look. Good on you. I'm doing well. I'm doing well on this Monday. Punch, hello, dropping in before you run again. Thank you for dropping in. Happy Monday. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. We're gonna go pinky today. We're gonna go pinky, we're gonna go glittery. I'm gonna get this green off. I have had green on my nails for like a month straight, and it's gonna be very weird to look down and not see green polish on my fingers. I didn't even mean to do it. I did the first couple of times. This last one I didn't mean to, but as we were going through putting together my nail polish shelves, somebody recommended like, hey, you should try that one. And I was like, okay, sounds good. And then after I did it, I was like, hey, they're green again. So it's fun. I like green. Hold it in place for a few seconds and then it's like, yeah, I know it's kind of hard to see. I'm like, some of these corner spots, I've got like little bits of nail polish that are sticking. But yeah, it definitely works better if you just like hold it here for a little bit and then wipe it off. Ooh, something else that I can show you. So last Monday, didn't stream because I went to a Black creators event here in Philly. It was like a little networking event. We got to mingle and meet some people, which was really fun. And there was a swag bag, and in that swag bag were 2 different nail products. It was a beauty creator event, so there's a lot of like makeup stuff, but I did get 2 nail products, which makes me very excited. So let me show you what they were, because I will be using both of them eventually. One is this color here from Sally Hansen's Insta Dry line. It's the collab with Ring Pop, which I didn't know was a thing, but I think that's really fun. In the shade 750 Bling Pop. How cute is that? I was a little, I'm not gonna say I was put off, but I was hesitant when I first saw this. When I took it out the bag, I'm gonna be honest, because it's like a very Barbie pink with like purpley blue shimmer. Very cute. Not exactly my style, but then I swatched it and it's actually pretty sheer and I think would be really, really nice as like a topper over something else. I don't know if I would do multiple coats of this on its own, but I think over another shade, it could be really, really pretty. So I will be wearing that one day. Also, I think if I did like a solid color, this as a topper, and then I stamped something over top of that, ooh, I think that's the way I'm gonna do it. I don't know when yet. I'm gonna do it the next time I start streaming, like next week or a different manicure, but that's kind of how I'm picturing wearing that color. And then the other thing that I got, which I'm gonna end up doing a full YouTube review of, I haven't done one of those in a while. I need to get back to doing my YouTube reviews, are these nail strips from Sally Hansen, the Salon Effects. More pink. Look at this geometric design. Look at the little triangles that are hollow in there. Freaking love it. Got some glitter over here. I think it's like an ombre glitter because you can see it's like clear. Focus. It's clear and then it like fades into glitter. And then there's like some solid pink ones. They're very cute. And I have used nail strips before, but not this brand. So very interested to try them. See how they look, see how they hold up, and do a full like 2-week wear test. I've been doing those in the past. I've done a bunch of them over on my YouTube channel. I've tried, what have I tried? I've tried Dazzle Dry nail polish system. That was a couple years ago. I think that video, I recorded on my phone when my phone was not the best camera quality. The quality of the information and everything is really good, but I think that's one that I would love to redo, like an updated version of, to see like, one, can I get it to look a little bit better, but two, like, has anything changed over the last like 4 or 5 years since I did that video. I've also done Dashing Diva nail strips. So they have one set that you just put on, kind of like regular stickers, put them on, you're done, right? Then there's another type that you can put on and then you cure it under a UV lamp, and they're supposed to make your nails a little bit stronger and be more durable and last longer. I've tried both of those, reviewed both of those, and done almost 30-minute YouTube videos going through all of my thoughts on each of those products. So if you're interested, definitely go check those out. I will say, off the top of my head, because it has been a little while, the ones that you cure, I think, are the Glaze name. I think the name of it is Glaze. Whichever ones that you actually cure, I preferred over the ones that you do not cure. They were stronger on my hands. They made my nails feel stronger and they lasted longer. And I actually moved during the 2 weeks that I was wearing it, and they held up completely fine through moving. So I'm just saying, they worked out very well. Okay, so I thought I had alcohol wipes over here, unless I moved them. Did I move them? Hold on, wait. I haven't fully put together the nail shelf with all my accessories and tools and all of that. It's way better than it was, though, I'll tell you that. Let me see, I do need to do a little bit of nail prep, so let's pull those out. All the tools. We're gonna need a cleanup brush. Okay. Oh my gosh. If you're looking for a new lip balm, I bought this one from the brand Experiment World, I think. It's their software one. This is really nice. It's pretty thick, so it's almost like a lip mask. It's like a mix between like a lip balm and a lip mask. It's not as thick as like a Vaseline, but you could put it on really thick like a Vaseline before bed, and then you wake up and your lips are super soft. Or you can just put like a little bit of it like thin throughout the day, just as like a regular lip balm. I've been wearing it for the last couple of weeks and it's really, really nice. And I feel like my lips are actually like softer. I gotta look and see if there's like exfoliating. It says it's a smoothing lip treatment, so I don't know if there's actual like exfoliating ingredients in here or something, but I feel like my lips have been softer since using this. Just wanted to put that out there. Okay. Polish is off. Let's see. What is the state of my nails right now? Where are we? Can you focus, please? If I zoom in, you'll see I am sadly dealing with peeling. Peels have gotten me again. They're super dry because I just use pure acetone, but that's fine. This one broke the lowest. I kind of don't want to cut them all this short. I think this might just have to be the only short one. Yeah, I'm not gonna cut them all short. But I figure since I'm really only going to be using one, maybe two colors, I can actually like take my time and do some nail prep instead of skipping the nail prep to do a whole bunch of layers and colors and things. Let's brighten this down a little bit. Yeah, I am so excited that I found that dress yesterday. I had a feeling I was like, I'll find something. We ended up going to the mall over in Cherry Hill. It's like not that far from Philly. Stopped at the Macy's over there. Looked at a couple different stores, but then ended up in Macy's when I found it. And one, the fact that it was like super on sale, super on clearance is extremely exciting. Love a good sale. But also it's so different. You know what I mean? Like it's a little out of my comfort zone, I'm not gonna lie, but it's so freaking pretty. I'm like, I want to wear this. Like, this is so fun. I want to wear this. And to find something like that in a department store, what? Super exciting. Cap, hello, Captain. How are you? Hell yeah, Macy's Clear is gonna be so good. You used to work there. Listen, the deal I got on this freaking dress I'm wearing to this wedding, I don't know if you saw before when I was talking about it. It was a $300 dress on clearance, half price at $150. And then because my partner's got a Macy's credit card, I guess they have like extra discount stuff going on. Paid like not even $90 for a $300 dress. I was like, oh hell yeah, let's go. Love this. Happy Monday. How's it going, Cap? I can't get over the clearance. And then I also got a pair of sneakers because there's a finish line in that Macy's. And I was like, hey, I could use some sneakers. I'm trying to walk a little bit more. And all of my shoes are basically, the insoles don't exist. I've like walked them all out. My feet hurt. So I'm going to pick up some new shoes. I did. Can't complain, yo, sick, right? Right? So freaking good. So good. Okay, I can't find my plain rubbing alcohol, but I do have this Jelly Cure from Zoya, which is just like your nail, like prep cleanup. So I'm gonna use that to like clean this up real quick. And if this leaves too much of a residue, I might have to go run and wash my hands, but we'll see. I haven't used this in a very long time. Yeah, no, I needed new sneakers, and I have pretty high arches, so I was like, alright, I know Asics are good when you have high arches. So they had a pair of Asics on sale, on clearance for like $70, and I was like, let's go. I need shoes. So yeah, came out of there with a dress to wear to this wedding, and some new sneakers that I wore to work today, and they were very comfortable. My feet were like bouncing. I was like, oh, I am walking on a cloud right now. This is really, really good. And it like makes me want to walk more, because it's like, if you don't have good foot support, it messes with your ankles and your knees and your hips and your, like everything. Everything is bad if you don't have good shoes on and you're walking a lot. I was like, no, I need better shoes. It's starting to warm up outside. I want to start taking more walks. I need good shoes to do that. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Exactly. Exactly. Your insurance pays for a gym membership. You do 15 laps a day. Ooh, that's good that they pay for it. I don't think mine does. I kind of want to look into it and see. We do have a little like fitness center on my job site, but like the timing of when I'm done with work and then I'm gonna hit traffic by the time I have to leave and come home makes me want to just like get out as soon as possible. And I already go in so early, like I don't want to go in even earlier just to use the gym. You know what I mean? You do Zumba twice a week and cardio twice a week classes. Nice. I feel like that's a good mix. That's a good blend. Little Zumba, little dance, little cardio, get your heart rate up. You have a working Labrador who forces you to do walkies every day. Oh, pup. That's your exercise, even though I'm a purebred couch potato. Yo, same. Actually, same. I literally, a couple years ago, bought myself a walking pad to go with this desk. It's a standing desk. So that way, when I switched to doing a lot more hybrid work, so I was home like 3 days a week, I was like, okay, I know I'm already a couch potato. I need to get up and move. And it was great. And now it's in the living room and I don't know the last time I used it. So I also can't find the cord to plug in my walking or my desk to get it to stand up and be higher. So that's not great. But even so, like I said, it's warming up, kind of. It was warm for a little bit, and then today it was like 28 degrees. And I'm like, bro, calm down. I know it's just hitting March, but please, please, I need warm weather. Because then I don't mind, like, living in Philly, you can just like walk anywhere. So I'm like, I have no problem like walking places. I literally moved here because I wanted to be in a more walkable city, a more walkable area. I want to walk, please. Hi, keep it work for this dog. I would do 0 walking. I feel you. I'm actively trying to do it more, to walk more, even though I don't have a dog. And I think the way that I'm going to do it is like finding different restaurants or coffee shops or like places around that I want to check out. And then if it's not super far, like start off with the ones that are kind of close, walk to those and then walk back. And then as I get in better shape again, find ones that are further and further out and then just like walk over there, you know? You get me. You get me. Yeah, that's one thing about when I lived in the suburbs was just like, you kind of have to drive everywhere, you know? I'm originally from Connecticut, and the part of Connecticut I'm from, everybody had cars. Like, there was public transportation, but it really wasn't that good. So it was either you got a ride from somebody else, or if your parents had a car, or an older sibling had a car, or like, if you were lucky, and the like 2 buses that were available were actually going the way you needed to go, then you could take a bus. But it was almost not even heard of. Whereas Philly is kind of the opposite. Like, I know people in New York are just like, you literally don't need a car. It's a lot of public transit, which, yes, Philly, you kind of also don't need a car. It's definitely easier, but I feel like it's public transit, yes, but a lot of it also is just walking. Stuff is so much closer together, like, you really can just walk kind of anywhere. Like, I gotta get out more. I gotta get out and walk more. Use the walking pad for when it's cold, and then get outside when it's not cold. I think doing a class would be fun too, though. Like, I don't know if I want to pay to go to a gym, because I know people say like, oh, if I'm paying for it, then it makes me like want to go ahead and go, because now I don't want to waste that money. That doesn't work for me. My ADHD is just like, oh, what? You're paying for something? I forgot. It's fine, whatever. Like, I'm so used to like accidentally paying for things either twice or I pay for it and then I forget about, like, I'm so used to doing that anyway. Like, it's not gonna make a difference for me. So I would need to do something different. And honestly, I kind of don't want to work out around other people most times. I'm like, yeah, whether it's like machines or just on a treadmill, like, I don't want to be around other people if I can help it. So what can I do in my house? Give me a YouTube video to follow. I got a couple of dumbbells, a couple of free weights. We got the walking pad now. I've got a yoga mat. I was doing Pilates for a little bit. I've got like a Pilates bar. I got some stuff that I can do in the house. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Set an alarm. You have a free app. Ooh. I've seen a bunch of there's a YouTube channel called Fitness Blender. They've been doing videos for like 10 plus years that are completely free. They do have an app where you can pay for like more detailed ones or like full month-long programs, 2-month-long programs. But they do offer a lot of like just basic free ones too, which are really good. I'm cheap, so I'd rather not pay for it at all. I'll just work around doing that. So when I was doing workouts at home, I did like Chloe Seen workouts, which are really good in your opinion. Good to know. Yeah, I've started looking up a couple of like, okay, who else has good at-home workouts? I've heard the name Chloe Ting. I haven't done any of hers. I was doing Grow with Joe. She does a bunch of like walking workouts, which are kind of cool. So you're like walking in place, but like kind of with the rhythm, like you're dancing a little bit. That's fun. The different music and things. I've done yoga with Adrienne. If you want to just do some yoga, her stuff is really good. She has an app now, I think, and all her stuff is free. She has full programs which are free. Ooh, that's nice. What else? I've also done Fitness Blender, like I said. They do have some programs that are free. I've done like their like 5-day free ones. And then you can also kind of just, because they have so many videos on their channel, you can kind of just like put together your own program if you know what you're doing, or if you know like what you want to work on for that day. And they have new trainers available now too. It used to just be like the husband and wife team. You know, they have a bunch of other people, so that's kind of fun. Yeah, I think for me too, it's kind of like the way that my brain works is I start hyperfixating on something and I'm like, yeah, I want to do this. And I go all in and I spend money just like it's a hobby. Like you spend all this money on like the new hobby things and you get all the ingredients or the materials or whatever, and you're super into it for like a couple of weeks, maybe a month or two, and then you kind of lose it. And it's like, yeah, now you put all this money into this thing and you're not using it anymore, or you're not doing it anymore. I do that with workout stuff too. Like I've bought full programs from TikTok influencers, from YouTube channels. I bought a Fitness Blender one that came with a meal plan. Like I've done all the things. And I'm cool with it for a little while, and then I just don't do it. So I think I need to start slow. Start with what I have. You know, whether it's using the walking pad if it's cold outside, just trying to take more steps at work. I mean, I work in a lab, so like today I didn't have a whole lot to get done. Where it had me walking back and forth. I was just in one room most of the time. But every now and then I was just like, I'm just gonna get up and like do a couple of laps around the room that I'm in. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yeah, little things like that, trying to be more aware of it. I remember like forever ago, my first ever job, I was a lot better about working out. I was like really, really on a kick. And I was trying to drink a lot more water. So that means you have to go pee all the time. So every time I would have to go to the bathroom, I was like, I'm going to do 10 squats while I'm in this stall. Like just making a game out of it. That's like the one thing that works so well for me, is just like make it a game. And then I'm like, oh yeah, let's go. That's fun. I think I frustrate my husband because I refuse to spend money on stuff. Be like, oh man, I need to do this or get that, like new shoes or a new coat. And yeah, I'll just continue to use the stuff that's literally falling apart. Listen, you are getting the most out of your stuff. That cost per use has gone down so much. You're fine. Also, I feel like when you do stuff like that, you can kind of save up and you can take your time and look for like exactly the item that you want to replace it, or wait for a really good sale. If you're not as impulsive about it, then it's like, oh, I can wait until whatever holiday sale pops up and then get it for like 40% off. So then when you do spend money, you're still not spending full price. I don't think there's anything wrong with that at all. This cleanup stuff is kind of nice. I haven't used this one in probably since I tried the Zoya Jelly Cure system, which sadly didn't work for me, but this little like prep spray is kind of cool. That's the issue though. I don't really know what I want. I know I need a new coat. What do I get? There's too many options. Yeah. Then you get down the rabbit hole of like, oh, well, what about this kind? What about that kind? What's this feature? Well, what's that? And now you've like super hyper researched this thing that probably doesn't need to be researched that much. I feel you. I get like that, and then I do a bunch of research, and I find exactly what I want, and then I get so honed in on that one type of item that I'm like, nothing else will do. This is the only thing I will accept. Which gets a little bit annoying with salespeople, but I'm just like, I don't care. I have done the research. I've figured out exactly what I'm looking for. Either give me what I'm looking for, or I'm gonna go somewhere else. I was looking at coats the other week, went through like 8 different websites, found the perfect one. It was out of stock. No! Can you do one of those, like, notify me when it's back in stock emails? Like, I've done that for a couple of things before. Or some sort of, like, tracker, like, hey, let me know when this comes back. Because it always is, yeah. Oh, I didn't have that option. Damn. You could maybe find a dupe. I know if you use Google Lens or like a Google image search, if you can search for that exact picture of the coat you're looking for, maybe find a similar one or find somebody who's selling one like that. Pineapple's here. He woke up from his nap. Hello, sir. Meow. Boo. Bad bot, bad bot. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when I go block you? If only my hands weren't busy. Pineapple, can you do it? Imagine if your cat was a mod. You just have him like teach me to push a button on the floor and it just handles stuff for you. It'd be great. Here we go. Locked. I didn't report. I keep forgetting to do that. That'd be sick, wouldn't it? That'd be great. Excuse me. How do I... Oh, here we go. Hello. Okay, hold on. Ban. And then report. There we go. Ban bot. Oh my gosh, there's so much that goes into reporting them. This is a bot. Pineapple. Hold on a second. Okay. Done. He's right here. Would you like to sit in my lap, sweetie? Come here. Here we go. You've done it. Pineapple's here. You gonna purr into the microphone again? See if I can switch over. Look at his little face. Sorry to the mic. No. You're done. You're trying to get down. Okay. Do you want to get down? You want to sit in my lap. Sir. I normally wouldn't mind. I already got hair all over my face. But you're gonna get all into the nail polish, and that's not good for cats. No. Say hi to the people one more time. Cooper's so loud. He also meows very loud. He's just a loud boy. There you go. Thank you. It's in my lap. My nails are done, okay? He gets so loud. He's just so loud sometimes. Alright. Nails are cleaned up. One thing I do want to do, because I am still dealing with peeling right on the tips of my nails, is hit it with this nano file. I have a couple of these, but I'm gonna use this one here. I'll like put things away as I'm done using them. Struggling with that a little bit right now. This is just like a lifelong struggle for me, I swear. I feel like having polish on helps because they're like protected. If I stay on top of using this nano file to like smooth it down a little bit, it helps them from like peeling too far back and like just climbing up my nail. Also, I've been using, where is it? I've been using this Nailtiques like nail treatment underneath all of my manicures for the last month and some change. And I feel like if I used it more consistently, more frequently, it would probably help more. So I think technically the way that you're supposed to use it in the beginning when you're like really struggling with your nails is you put like a coat on, 1 or 2 coats the first day, and then another coat every day after that, just right on top for like a week maybe, and then you take it off and start over again. And then once your nails are like better, you can go to using it only like once a week as a treatment underneath your manicure. I haven't had bare nails long enough to be able to actually do that intense treatment, so I've just been using it as like a treatment underneath the base coat. So I feel like I'm not going to see the results for a while if I keep doing that. Got to get better at oiling my nails. I feel like that helps me the most. Oiling also helps me. I'm really bad about it. I used to be a lot better, but I have been neglecting the oil. I will agree with you. I'm right there. What is your favorite oil to use? I've been using the Bliss Kiss jojoba oil, like one of my favorites. Actually, I need to double check because they did an Instagram giveaway back in like January for a new scent that they had, and I never got it. They were like, oh, email us your address and everything, and I did, and then I didn't get it. And I might need to email them again or message on Instagram and be like, hey, maybe it's just taking a little while, but I haven't gotten it. But I do have a couple of like smaller bottles from them. Do I have one here? No, I think I moved it. I had bought like the big like 4-ounce to refill stuff with, which is kind of nice. And as much as I do like that brand, I'm interested in trying oils from other brands too, especially if they're jojoba oil based. I think that's the main thing that helps me is the fact that it's jojoba. Got a selection of scented ones from the small indie. Ooh, very nice. I'm almost tempted to just buy pure jojoba oil and just go with that. I feel like that would work. pretty well, if not just as well. All right, let me clip the dead skin of these cuticles. They're jojoba based with some other oils too, but I most like the scents. Nice. Pure jojoba would probably be better cost-wise. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And then if I, find some that I like, where I really like the scent, I hate to say cut it, but I could kind of cut it with like some pure jojoba and then some with the scent. Kind of like stretch it a little bit. Or if I'm not like actually like cutting it, just kind of alternating, when I'm home, I use the pure jojoba, but then if I'm out, or no, switch it. When I'm home, I would use the scented one, but then if I'm out somewhere like at work, if I don't want a whole bunch of scents clashing, I could just use the pure jojoba there. Bought a bottle of jojoba and a bottle of vitamin E at Trader Joe's. They're the same size if I blended them. That's a good idea. Vitamin E is supposed to be really good too. That's a really good idea. I think I've bought the vitamin E from there before, and I feel like I was using it in my hair, if I remember right. I think I was using it in my hair. This was like a decade ago. I always get like quiet and focused as I'm clipping my cuticles because I'm so scared I'm just gonna cut too much. I do like the tiniest little bit because I'm like, I can always come back and clip more. If I clip too much up front, I can't put it back. Some of my fingers, the skin around them gets so dry. Like it's so much drier than other fingers, which is weird. Definitely needs to start oiling more because that would help that too. Careful, careful. Okay. If my thumb is one where I could clip and clip and clip, and there would still be dead stuff. There would still be stuff to clean up later. But I wonder if this is one of those situations where if I did it more often, catch it before it gets too bad, then it wouldn't be as much to clean up. I don't do this all the time. I have a glass cuticle pusher with the pointy and kind of helps get into those corners. Ooh, fine grain like a glass file. I actually have one of those. I will jump into that next. Because, yeah, the corners are like the hardest part. This guy. It's got like this one's like a flat end, and then it's got like this little pointy end. I like using this. I try to be very, very gentle and like sparing when I use this. I don't want to use it too much because I feel like since my nails already are prone to peeling, I don't want to overfile and like cause them to peel more. I don't even know if that's real. Is that science? I'm a scientist, but I'm not a nail scientist. I wish I was. I just, I don't know. I feel like that's what ends up happening. Or they were just going to peel anyway, and then I thought it was because of this, and it wasn't. These things are a godsend. I was really shocked when I got one of these, and I was like, how have I never had one of these before? Like, I think this is the first, like, glass pusher that I've had. And I just bought this within, like, the last couple of years. I'm like, this thing's amazing. Are you kidding? Oh, have I gone so long and not had one of these? There's probably other nail products like that that are out there that I'm just like, I haven't tried it. And then if I get it, I'd be like, you are amazing. You just blew my mind. Why didn't I have this sooner? Got lazy, so I've only been cleaning up my cuticles every other week. Better than me. This is probably the first time in 3 weeks minimum that I've done mine. I genuinely don't even remember the last time I did it. And even today, I was like, oh, I can just do my nails. And it's like, no. Fix your fingers, please. Cuticles are crying out for help. Sometimes it just takes so long, though. And I'm like, ugh, I don't want to do all this. I'm going to paint my nails. But yeah, I think if I were to do like a little bit each week, it probably wouldn't be that bad. I feel like it's mainly when I'm like, oh, I'm only putting on one polish, maybe two. I'm not doing any nail art or anything. So I feel like I have more time. Like today, I'm only using one, maybe two colors. I'm like, oh yeah, I totally have time for this. Just skip to the fun part, exactly. I'm like, I don't want to do all of this. I want to stamp. I want to glitter. I feel like what I should end up doing in those situations is do all of the nail prep one day and then come back and do the actual painting a different day. That's probably my best bet. Or if I do the nail prep like off camera, and then when I do come on to stream, it's just the fun stuff. Because like I think I have a video on my YouTube channel where I did a full nail care routine. So I'm like, you've seen it once, you've seen it a million times. It's the same thing. Probably do an updated version of that though. I feel like I need to get my own routine down first before I'm just like, hey, here's what I do. Because right now I'm like, I know what I do, but I switch it up all the time. I don't do the same thing every time. Mood, yeah. Like, man, I don't know. It's almost like, what do my nails need that day? Oh, okay. They need these little bits clipped off and really like dug in and filed and buffed. Cool. And then other times I'm like, I don't know, man. It's fine. Kind of like your skincare. Like, you can definitely have a skincare routine. At the end of the day, it's almost like, yeah, but what does your skin need right now? You know? Instead of just constantly doing the same exact thing over and over and not paying attention to how your skin is feeling, it's not super helpful. There was a point that my skin was feeling really irritated, and I don't have sensitive skin, so I was just like, why is my face and, you know, different areas of my face feeling super irritated? I don't know what's happening. I was like, all right, let me cut back on what I'm using, cut back on these actives, and try and soothe my skin a little bit more. So I'd like switch up what I was using. I think it's the same thing with your nails. It's winter and cold, and my nails have been super frickin' dry. And they need a little bit more moisture. Man, can I do this left-handed? Oh my god. Yeah, there we go. Not too bad, not too bad. I will say, I remembered to go use the bathroom before starting my nails, but I haven't eaten anything, and I'm getting hungry. Gotta close your eyes for this part. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm almost done. You're not a clipper. I didn't used to be, because I just was like, there's horror stories, I'm gonna clip too much, I don't want to get an infection. And then I learned from Brie, Unique Nails by Brie. And I've been practicing and doing a little bit at a time, and I'm like, this does make my nails look better. This does make my nails look better. Unfortunately, you're right, it works. I just really try. I would much rather prefer to like under clip than over clip though. Because I'm like, I swear I am not freaking up my fingers. I messed up. I feel like if I were to actually do more cuticle care on a more frequent basis, I might not even like have to clip. Because it would never get to the point that it's like this dry and like dead, you know? Maybe that should be my incentive to actually like start doing this more often. I swear my thumbs are the worst. I should like, I know that Bliss Kiss will promote doing like an oil soak where you either just like dip your hands, oh, that's not focused, dip your hands and nails in like a really good jojoba oil, or what I've done before is you put a whole bunch of jojoba oil on, almost like an excessive amount, and then you put on gloves and just walk around the house with gloves or like sit watching TV or whatever and like let it kind of soak in, and the heat from your body helps like warm it up a little bit. And it's gotten to the point, I haven't done it recently at all, but I've done it before, and like the tips of my nails get almost translucent, like it's just sucked up all that oil, and I feel like it helped so much, and I might need to start doing that again. I used to soak my nails in oil to loosen the cuticle to scrape it off before I got a proper remover. That's a good idea too. That is a very good idea. If you either don't have a remover or don't want to use a strong remover, just soften them up a little bit. have the same remover you use, and I definitely don't follow the instructions. I really try to follow them. I follow them for the most part. I don't know. I've had like a little bit of irritation if I leave it on either too long or I don't clean it off well afterwards. So I really try not to do it. And I only do like 1 or 2 fingers at a time. I really try to be good. Hannah's Banana, hello, happy Monday. Always cut my cuticles every time. What is the secret? Being very slow and being very nervous. I am also very scared to cut my cuticles. So I undercut instead of overcutting. I would rather like cut a little bit and then still have like a little bit of dry pieces that I can then go back and clean up later, instead of trying to get all of it in one shot. I'm like, I'll just little bits at a time. But then also practice, unfortunately. Like, I'm still trying to get used to how to use this thing. Not get used to it, I know how to use it, but like the muscle memory I feel like is super helpful. Also, something else I learned from Brie, these little nail clipper nippers come in different sizes. I didn't know that. I don't think this one does because it's like super old, and I got it from Jamberry back when I used to be a Jamberry girl. But if you go to like a real nail place, they sell these in sizes, so you might need to get a smaller size so the blade here won't be as long, and then you can like control it a little bit easier. 15 seconds isn't long enough for anything to soften up for me, so I let it sit for 3 minutes. Don't listen to me, I'm not a professional. Oh no. Well, not oh no. If it works for you, then it works for you. I don't even like know how long I let it sit. I kind of just put it on. I probably let it sit for like 10 or 15 seconds, honestly. But then I spend 2 minutes like doing this with the remover. So in that time, it has softened more. That makes sense. Thank you. You're so welcome. I feel like I'm getting used to the nippers. Mine are old too, and they're hard to use in my hand. Give my hands the size of a child. Yeah, if you can, you know, I don't know if yours has the size printed on it anywhere, but if you can go down a size, that might help. Or yeah, just really like trying to only use this like front corner, I feel like helps me. Instead of trying to like use this entire flat piece. Hello, get on the camera. Instead of using this entire flat edge, I just use like the front little corner piece. Like this little thing right here. I'm not using the whole thing. I'm just using this front tip. And then I can like snip it off. Also kind of looking at like the parts that are like more dead and like okay to be clipped almost look a little bit more translucent. And that kind of helps me realize what is okay to cut and won't hurt and what I should not cut. Yeah. I apply it, listen to music, and bop around on the internet, so it's usually between 3 to 5 minutes, give or take, before I start scraping. Hey, if it works for you, go for it. Just please wash it off after, because that will absolutely irritate your live skin. That is my only thing. Please wash it off. But I'm not a nail tech either, so like, don't listen to me. Listen to me, but like, don't listen to me. See, this is what gets me, is I still have like a tiny bit of cuticle that's super hard and dried right on the edge of my nail there. And I can't really clip it, so I guess I can just go in with this, if this would focus. Hello? Nothing is focusing. There we go. I watched the YouTube tutorial before using it. Okay, good. It's these little bits right here on the edge that make my nail polish start to chip up. Because like nail polish isn't made to stick to cuticle, it's made to stick to your nail. If cuticle's in the way, could be why your polish is chipping. soap and water wash afterwards. Yes, exactly. Those flaky bits are so infuriating. They're so frustrating. God. Yeah, sometimes I'll do a full like soap and water wash. Like nail brush scrub and everything. And then other times I'm like rubbing alcohol on a cotton ball. We'll take it off. Because I don't feel like getting up. Yeah, I think that got it. I need to get some more rubbing alcohol so I can like soak these tools and clean them. I only use them on myself, but even still. Clean your tools. Okay. I'm calling it. I'm calling it on the nail prep. I think I'm done. Alright, so that's done. Oh, that tipped over. Done with that. Done with this. I think I just made my glass file. Oh, here's my squeezy oil pen. I definitely need to refill it because what is this? There's like nothing left in here. Where's my glass file? Hello, glass file? Okay. I have this guy from Zoya, which is very old. But I did file them a little bit earlier, just because for me, anytime that my nail polish chips, my nail underneath is like, time to go, bye, and then it just breaks immediately. So I had a bunch of like little, it looked like little bites taken out of my nails because they would just chip in like a little circle right where the polish chipped. So I kind of did like a rough file earlier today. Get rid of those guys. But I used a very, very rough file. And I don't want to use a rough file again. This one is almost not doing anything. Whatever. I'm gonna be like super careful. Like smooth out these edges. Buff out those scratches, like SpongeBob said. Oh my gosh, when we were walking through Macy's, we had parked near Macy's, but walked into the main part of the mall to go to the food court and everything, walked around a little bit. And as we were walking out of Macy's, we had to go to the perfume section. And it was getting a little bit crowded, and then there were people like, hey, do you want to smell this? Oh, here's a sample of this. And all I could think about is the SpongeBob episode where him and Patrick were going through the perfume section and had like gas masks, and they like pull the gas mask off and spray the perfume like directly in their face. Oh my god, I was trying so hard not to just laugh walking down the hallway. It's ridiculous how many things you can relate to SpongeBob. I do not miss the busy season because the perfume section got crazy. I can only imagine. I've worked in the mall before, but I never worked in Macy's. But I've had to walk through Macy's and department stores like to get to my store. And I've worked plenty of holiday seasons. No. I always try to avoid that as much as possible and go through like the employee entrance around the back. I'm like, no, please. Worked in the men's section. The women's section was like insane. Yeah. I worked at Sephora through grad school, so we had the fragrance wall, and it was always like holidays, like right around the holidays and Christmas, or like December, is what I'm trying to say, or Valentine's Day. Okay, Christmas, holidays, December, winter holidays, Valentine's Day, and Mother's Day was like the fragrance wall was just packed, and it was just always people like just scrambling trying to find something. I've like worked fragrance wall a few times, but I'm really not good with describing like notes or anything. I'm like, I don't know, it smells good. This one's kind of fruity. This one's kind of flowery. This one's kind of spicy. That's all I got. So, like, I'm not good. This is not helpful for you. I'm so sorry. I would be the type that has to look up the thing of like, if you like this, then you might like this, and then I could recommend something, but I'm like, I can't just recommend it off the top of my head. Skincare, I got you. Fragrance, I'm not your girl. I'm so sorry. See, and like I've learned so much about it from working there. It's like, oh, there's top notes and middle notes, and then your base notes, or like the heart note, I think is the base one. And I'm just like, that's super cool, and I would love to learn perfume science one day, but like, I don't know it right now. I'm so sorry. I don't have it in me. I don't know. Bring you in a little more. My eye is like so itchy. I was gonna swatch these colors. What is this piece of paper? It's important. Oh, come on, I got a flu shot. Okay, cool. I'm gonna use a corner of that. Eventually I will get myself a swatch mat, like a silicone mat. I have one in my cart, and then I didn't buy it. I didn't work in fragrances, but I knew people who did and saw how crazy it got, and smells that would travel over. Like, bro, it gave me a headache. I don't know how they could stand it. Same. Absolute same. Sometimes I was like, this is entirely too much for me. I have to leave. Okay, so this is the pink. It's pulling kind of peachy on camera, but I promise it's more like neutral pink. Hold on, maybe I'll turn the brightness down again. Oh, change color temperature. Oh, hold on. That's so yellow. Hold on. What's this? Oh no, I broke it. No, stop, I broke it. Now everything's yellow. Okay, fix the exposure. Very dark. Turn on the flash. Okay, that's better. And turn off the flash. No, it's yellow again. Damn it, I broke it. Okay, I'm gonna refresh it. Hold on. There we go. Zoom me back in. I will not touch that button ever again. So that's the pink. That's gonna end up being used for a pedicure. And then I'm debating, am I gonna do pink and this shimmer on my fingers, or am I just doing the shimmer? Shimmer on its own is really pretty. Like, I could probably put some on top, but it's pretty opaque. I will say, it would save me from having to do multiple coats of the glitter and use it up if I put a solid color creme underneath and then the glitter on top. I think we're gonna do that. I think we are gonna use both. Plus it'll pull a little bit more of that pink so it kind of matches my toes a little better. We're thinking, we're using our brains today. There we go. All right, nail treatment first. I saw a bunch of really good reviews about this. Like I said, I've been using it for a month and some change. Not frequently enough to fully see good results. Also, your nails take quite some time to fully grow out. So if you have damage on your nails, like towards the free edge of your nail already, it could take a couple of months for that to grow all the way out. So any damage that I had and peeling that I had is on its way out. Peeling that I currently have and it just needed to grow out at this point. And kind of like prevent future damage and future peeling, which hopefully this is doing. This one said it's supposed to be good for like adding a little bit more strength if you have thin and peely nails, which I do. Nail protein for soft peeling, bitten, weak, or thin nails. I don't bite them, but they are soft peeling, weak, and thin, so. Sometimes they just bend so easily, which like, cool, it didn't break, but like, ow, you just bent the wrong way. Or you bent weird. I guess I have cat hair on my face. It's been a while since I did both left and right hands at the same time on stream. I normally go all out with my left hand and then I'm like, I'm gonna do the rest off camera, bye. But I want this done, you know? I've got, hair. We leave in a few days for this wedding. And I've got household chores and other things to do and get ready and prep. Part of me is like, let's just do the nails, get them done, let them dry, and then I have time to do everything else. And I can always like bring these colors if I need to touch them up once we get there. But yeah, I think if I'm gonna start doing more like stamping and nail art and things, I might need to do my nail prep off stream or like on a separate stream a different day. I'm probably gonna do it off stream because doing nail prep on stream, I always forget to check to see if it's in focus, which is not great for people trying to watch. And I tend to do this and I get like really, really close to my fingers to see what I'm doing. So it's also sometimes a struggle with review due to that, because is it not working because you haven't given it long enough, or is it actually not working? Exactly. That's one thing when it comes to certain products. I love doing product reviews. Absolutely love it. The scientist in me is like, let's do this experiment. Let's see what happens. What's your variables? What's your control? I'm all for it. But yeah, if you don't really set it up the right way, then it's like, yeah, have I not given it a long enough amount of time? Or is it just genuinely not working? Or did I not do something right? Or my body chemistry isn't good for this? Like, I don't know. It can be really hard to tell sometimes. But I'm going to keep using this. And we'll see. We'll see if it works. Maybe what I'll start doing is like 2 coats of this. If I'm only going to do 1 manicure a week with this, if I do 2 coats underneath, maybe that'd be good instead of just the 1. Oh, let's try it. Let's see. I was looking for a scalp moisturizer and was reading reviews. Some of them mentioned stinging, so I checked the ingredients, and in the ingredients it mentioned menthol, which can cause a stinging sensation. So, bro, is it stinging because of the menthol, or is it actually stinging? Yeah. And like, if there's menthol in it, it's supposed to be tingly. So is it like a good tingle or a bad tingle? Same thing with like, I have a tea tree oil. I had a tea tree oil shampoo, which is really good because I have a dry, like itchy scalp. And it's like, yes, it's literally called Tea Tree Tingle from Trader Joe's. And it's like, it's gonna be kind of cooling and tingly because of the tea tree. So yeah, is it the normal amount of tingly stinginess, or is this something is wrong and your scalp is on fire? Who's to say? That's why whenever I do end up doing a review for something, I try to give as much information as possible about the product itself, any claims that they try to make, any claims that they make, and I try to give it a long enough amount of time to really be able to speak to it. So like, if I'm doing like a nail review, I'm like, I want to try to leave this on for like 2 weeks, especially if they claim, oh, 10-day wear, 2-week wear. I'm going to try to wear it for the whole time, you know? I do makeup reviews, like foundation reviews. I actually just posted one earlier today. And when I first started doing them a few years ago, I would do like 8 to 10 hour wear tests. Because at the time I was working in a different lab and I had a 10-hour shift. So I was like, if this holds up my whole 10-hour shift, then I know we're good, you know? I don't do 10-hour shifts anymore, sadly. Man, I miss doing 410s. Having a 3-day weekend every single weekend was amazing. But yeah, I don't do 10-hour shifts anymore, but I'm like, yeah, but still, say that you're doing an 8-hour shift, but you have to commute there and back, you might be out for like 10 hours. So like, yeah, is it going to hold up through all of that? Or halfway through your day, towards the end of your day, is your makeup starting to fall apart and separate on your face? People have questions. They want to know. Saturn, hey, happy Monday. How are you? How have you been? I just saw this little bit of skin I gotta get off. Here we go. 2 coats of treatment. Okay, let that dry a little bit. Fantastic. How are you? I'm doing well. I had a pretty busy weekend. I'm doing well. Got a wedding to go to this weekend, which is very exciting. Got a whole bunch of stuff to do in the meantime to get ready for it before we have to leave, but that includes doing my nails. So we're hanging out today. That's fair. The makeup struggle is real. There's so many different factors that go into it too. Like I saw a TikTok about this and I was like, I could have made this video. The girl was basically saying like what happened to the beauty gurus on YouTube from like 2016 who were doing like full long wear tests and actual testing of these products instead of just like put it on, oh my god, that's so pretty, you should buy this, bye. Like that doesn't mean anything to me. Like if I do reviews, I'm doing a full wear test, I'm showing you how it applies. I'm gonna use, for me, if it's like a tinted moisturizer, because I tend to do more light coverage foundations, I'm gonna put my fingers, I'm going to use my fingers to put it on because sometimes I'm like, okay, does that product look good on your face because you use a sponge or the brush? Or is it the product itself that's actually good? Is the sponge saving it? Is the brush saving it? Or is it actually a decent product? If you can put this thing on with your fingers and it looks good, then yeah, a brush and a sponge is going to make it look even better. But like baseline, what does it look like if you literally just use your fingers and slapped it on? You know? That's what I want to know. How many different shades does it come in? What are the undertones of those shades? How much does it cost? How much does it cost per ounce? So if I use this entire bottle up, what would that cost be? You know what I mean? What's the packaging like? Is it like a pump bottle? Is it like a squeezy bottle? Is it like you gotta untwist it and it's like a big old dough foot you draw all over your face? There's so many things that go into it, you know? I'm like, hey, if I can answer as many of these questions as possible in a review, then I'm gonna do that. And then hopefully you have all the information you need to know if you actually want to buy the thing or not. Sephi, hello! Hello, happy Monday, Sephi. How are you? I am doing well. We are hanging out. we're going to be doing this pretty little pinky peachy shimmery shade to match my dresses for this weekend. The Titans kind of fell off due to controversy. Ooh. Oh, wait. That's a good question. You don't really see makeup YouTubers anymore. The Titans fell off. Yeah. I feel like some of the biggest ones had the biggest controversy. And I feel like it was kind of the trend and it was super popular at the time to do that. And then as trends started to shift away from long form content in general and things like TikTok popped up and it's like, well, now people want short form. It's hard to fit a whole bunch of information in like 30 seconds, 60 seconds, you know? Like I miss long form content. Tell me everything, you know? I talk way too much as it is, clearly. Hey, what's up? So trying to fit all of that in a short amount of time, I'm gonna forget something. I'm gonna miss something, you know? Love that color, isn't it pretty? Doing good things, I'm glad to hear it. It's finally March. I feel like February came and went very quickly. Popped in, said hey, popped out. I can sit through 5-10 minutes, but I can't do like an hour. Yeah, I get that. Does this wedding have a color theme? No, there's no color theme for this. It is my friend's Nigerian wedding, so they're going to look fucking stunning. Every single person is going to be absolutely gorgeous. It's a 2-day wedding, so the one day is the Nigerian reception or Nigerian event, and the other day is the American one. So I actually have 2 dresses. So this is my way of kind of sort of matching both dresses, hopefully without like overshadowing or upstating them. Let me finish this hand and I will show you what the dresses look like because I got pictures. I'm very excited. I love playing dress up. I say as the person who wears t-shirts and jeans freaking every day of my life. How exciting, sounds so fun. I think it's going to be so much fun. I cannot wait. It's down in Atlanta too, which I've only been to Atlanta a few times, so we made a long weekend out of it so we can like see the Coca-Cola Museum or go to the aquarium or just like, I don't know, go see other stuff in the area instead of just going for the wedding. Doesn't mean you can't enjoy dressing up sometimes, right? Yeah, it's fun. It's like, oh, again, as an ex-Sephora girl, I learned so much about makeup back in 2016, 2017 is when I worked there, when all the gurus and YouTubers were doing all the stuff. And I learned a whole bunch of that because of working there and being around it all the time. And like, I don't get to do that stuff anymore. Like, I'm not doing a full face of makeup to go to work. I work in a lab. The most that I'll do is like a concealer, a mascara, or like a tinted moisturizer, lip gloss, mascara, like that's kind of it. And then if I do go out sometimes, then I'm just like foundation and mascara. Like I still don't do that much. So I'm actually either tomorrow or Wednesday going to be playing in some makeup and my lashes to see like, can I do a full face again? Do I remember how to go full glam? I think I do. I gotta test it out though. Such a good idea. Love to see couples with different cultures involving both in their weddings. Yes, exactly. And they're like, we're making a whole weekend out of it. We're making it a whole big thing. Let's go. And I'm like, I can't wait. This is gonna be beautiful. So yes, the clothes are gorgeous. Oh my gosh. They're so pretty. As soon as I got the invite, I was just like, yes, I'm so excited. I was friends with her anyway, but I'm just like, I can't wait. Even before, like years ago, I was just like, I hope I'm going to your wedding because hello, I need to see this. The pictures from her going to other people's weddings, absolutely stunning. And I'm like, oh my God, I have to see this. I have to see this. So let me show you the dresses. So this is the first one, the pattern of the first one. I kind of just zoomed in just so I could see what we were matching. So my partner could get a shirt to go under his suit. So the pattern of the first one, it's really pretty, like mint green, little dark green on the sleeves, kind of peachy pinky flowers. So I think this little peachy pink on my fingers, amazing. Right there, right? And then I'm still gonna put the shimmer on top because I like shimmer. But that's for the American one. And then let me switch. How stunning, right? It's so pretty. And then this one is what I just found at Macy's yesterday. So it's kind of a lot with the little ruffles at the bottom, but I love it. I love it. I love it so much. It's a really pretty shimmer that almost shifts from like a silver glitter in some lighting to like a brown, bronzy gold shimmer in other lighting. And I'm like, are you telling me this is a duochrome dress? Is this a color shifting dress? What the hell? I didn't know this was a thing. And I died and then came back and was like, thank you, I'm buying this. Okay, great. I bet you I will wear this dress to this wedding and never again. Where am I gonna go in a flamenco looking dress like this? I don't know, unless I'm going to like a gala or like a ball or something. I don't know. But it's so good. It's so good. I cannot wait to wear this. It's so amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. In love. It's so cool. It's so good. It's so pretty. It's so unique too. And I'm like, listen, Nigerian outfits are absolutely stunning and so unique. And I'm like, that's not my culture, but I want to kind of match the level of stunningness. You know what I mean? Like, I can't just show up in like a basic, boring dress, like a cute little cocktail brunch dress. No, like, they're going all out. I want to go all out. I'm never going to have another chance to go. Maybe not never. I probably will not have another chance to go all out like this. So I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. So yeah. So those are the two dresses, which is why I was like, okay, what are we going to do color wise that kind of works with both dresses, but isn't too much and like too in your face. You know what I mean? So we went with pink. We're going to do this like kind of chill pink in your I was also a magpie in my past life. Yes, if it's sparkling, glittery, I would like it. Thank you. And what do you mean past life? Because I'm a magpie right now. Thank you so much. It was so funny. So my partner needed nail polish for a little like project thing that he was working on. And he looked, now that my nail polish shelves are finally put together, which I'll also show you a picture of that now that we're doing pictures. And he was like, hey, everything you own is glittery? And I was like, no, I have some solid colors. He's like, what, like 3? And I'm like 6? I mostly have glitters and shimmers, but like, I've got a couple of solid colors. What are you talking about? It's so cute. Thank you, Alex. It's so true. Let me gotta zoom this a little bit. Fix everything's in the way. Everything is cropped weird. Yes. So on stream, at some point last week, I can't even keep track of days and times, but sometime last week, I finally put together my nail polish shelves, and this is what we got. It's a little crooked. I took the picture crooked, but I have a 9, those cube shelves, it's 9, so like a 3x3, and I've got my cute little stair step acrylics, and all my nail polishes fit on 3. I have 4 because I had even more polish than this, but got rid of a bunch of it last summer, and this is what we're down to. And they fit on the shelves, and the shelves fit in the cubes, and it looks so cute, and it makes me very happy that I can find everything. So excited you got your shelves. They look so good. Thank you. They look so good. All I want now is like, I have little push lights that I can put underneath to like light up each cube a little bit more, but then like turn them off. I don't want it to like change the colors of the polishes or anything. So I gotta get that installed later. But yeah, I'm searching up press-on nails and I saw your live stream, so I joined. Well, hello. Thank you for joining, Alex. I've done some press-on things. We're kind of just playing with regular nail polish on my regular nails today, but I have done press-ons before. So I hope this helps a little bit. I hope you enjoy. What's funny is I still have a 4th acrylic shelf, and I thought I was going to need it. I got everything to fit just on these 3, and now I'm like, well, that just means I have room to buy more, because now I have a 4th shelf that I can fill up. So as I get more nail polishes, I have places to put them now, which is very exciting. And I have like display stuff. So like this bottom right corner is a bunch of my Holo Taco boxes. I'm still missing some, and I want to display them better than this. And then I've got like my tools and like rubbing alcohol. Is it still in there? Was I looking for it this whole time? I was looking for the rubbing alcohol this whole time, and it's just tucked in the corner where I can't see it. I gotta get it together. But yes, I'm very happy with the shelf. It came out so well, and I'm very happy, and I want more nail polish now. I want more. Okay, so this is the pink on its own, which is super cute. but we're gonna make it glittery. So let's go with this glitter. Again, I was debating between, can I reach it? Let me see. I was debating between this one that I got from Ella Mila and Peach Tea from Holo Taco, which is literally one of my favorite Holo Taco polishes of all time. No exaggeration, literally one of my favorites. But this one has more of like a peachy pull, obviously with the name Peach Tea, whereas this one is a little bit more like pink. And I felt like this one being more peachy would be a little too close to that really glittery dress. And I didn't want to clash with it too much. I think it still could have worked, but I was like, you know, it's pulling kind of like orangey yellow, which again, not mad at, love the color, but I was like, let's go with the pinky one today. The shells look fabulous. Thank you. Gotta head off to bed though. It was nice finally catching a stream. Thank you for catching the stream. I'm very glad you made it too. Hope you have fun at the wedding. I do too. It's gonna be a blast. I cannot wait to come back and tell you guys all about it. Thank you for hanging out for as long as you did, Cap, and I will see you on the next time. On the next time. In the next stream. The next time. Those are words. Hope you have a good night. Let's get some glitter going. Did I shake this? I don't remember. I think I got distracted. I didn't shake it. Okay. Yeah, this polish is pretty opaque on its own, but I do think layering it on top of the pink kind of just saves. I don't have to use so much of the glitter all at once. Using it more like a topper instead of like full opacity, if that makes sense. So pretty. It's almost like neutral on my skin tone. Just a little bit of a rosy, pinky. So pretty. I thought about doing this just as an accent nail. I don't think I want accent. I think I want glitter everywhere. I think we're going all in and putting it everywhere. I agree, all glitter. Thank you. Thank you. Now it's a matter of like, I'm not going to do this on stream, but I still need to do a pedicure. And I know I'm going to do at least the pink. But now looking at how this looks with the glitter on top, I might be doing this exact same thing on my toes. I am not the type of person. Are you this type of person? Let me know. Are you the type of person to match your fingers to your toes exactly? Or do you do something like kind of complementary? Or do you just go hog wild and just do whatever you want, whether or not they match? 9 times out of 10, I'm just gonna do whatever and not have them match. Every now and then, okay, 95% of the time, they don't match. 4% of the time, they're kind of complementary. 1% of the time, they match. Like, exactly match. Not match ever. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I do my toes so infrequently compared to my fingers that I'm like, I'm not gonna sit here and switch these all the time. I'm gonna find a color that looks good, especially in the summer. Give me the brightest, most obnoxious neons ever, and I'm putting that on my toes. And then in the winter, I like darker shades, you know? But I don't always want darker shades on my fingers. I just want something that kind of like goes with whatever, whenever. And in the winter, you're always in like socks anyway, so I'm like, no one's gonna see this but me, like it's fine. Summertime though, I'm like, give me bright colors, give me fun colors, give me neons, give me glitters. I'm gonna be obnoxious and have my toes in the sand. It's gonna be great. But my fingers, I don't know. We're gonna do something completely different. Not much ever. I'm the same. I'll just do whatever. Yeah. Yeah. And I have fun with that. And I love that. I've also been the type, I've seen a lot of people do the all white, like a solid plain white polish on their toes. And I've tried that like once, maybe twice. And I'm like, this is very chic. This is very like high class. I am not chic. Where's the glitter? Like, it looks great. It doesn't feel like me. Like I would do, if anything, like all white and then put like some type of shimmer on top. Give me like an opal or like hollow glitter. I don't know. I need some type of something on top of it, you know? That's just me though. I don't do well with just like plain neutral colors. I think they're cute. I think they're nice, but they're not me, you know? I need it to feel like me. Look at this. I like touched my other finger with the polish by mistake. Yeah, I think right now I've got like a really deep purple polish on my toenails, which is super cute. It hasn't matched anything I've been wearing for the last month, like at all. I'm thinking for this wedding, this will be the 1% of the time that they actually match. Because I really like this combo together. I'm gonna have open-toed heels, my sandals on, like sandal heels. I think I'm gonna actually match them. The heels that I have, oh my gosh, I am not a heel person. If I'm wearing heels, I need it to be a thick, chunky heel or like a wedge. I am not into stilettos. I can't walk in them. I'm gonna break an ankle, fall, break my face. I can't do it. The heels that I have are from a brand called Passion. I think I've talked about them with you guys before. They are convertible heels, so you can untwist and click the heel off, and then you just have a flat sandal, which is perfection for weddings because it's like, oh, my feet are from dancing. I don't want to have flip flops or be barefoot. Just take the heel off. Or you could like switch to like a shorter heel because they have different sizes. So I got the sandal style. I have this. I have the same style in two different colors because I like them that much. I have one color that's like almost exactly my skin tone, very nude. And then I have the color that's like one darker shade of brown. And now I have to kind of see which one's going to look better. The one that's closer to my skin tone, I've had for 2 years now, and I wore them a lot. I've worn those shoes a whole lot. So they're kind of scuffed up, and I do not have time to try to find a cobbler to fix them for me. They're scuffed on the back, so I could get away with it because the dresses are to the floor, but still. I'm kind of tempted to just wear the darker ones because it's still neutral. It's just a darker brown instead of a lighter brown. But I have 3-inch block heels for them, so they're very comfortable to walk in. Easy for me to walk in. But they also come with like stiletto heels. I would love to see a wedge heel. I don't know how they would do that for the click on and off part. They could figure it out. I've been following the girl who invented them, like the founder of that company. I've been following her for a couple years now, and I'm just like, girl, you're super smart. You could absolutely figure this out somehow. So I'll be very interested to see how they do that. But they also did it in boots. They have boots where you can click the heels off and on, and then you can have like heeled boots or flat boots. Like, man, I gotta save up because I want those too. Get on camera. What are you doing? I know you were talking about makeup earlier. What's your favorite makeup products? Ooh, good question. I'm gonna say my current favorites because they definitely change. My current favorite foundation, I'm gonna say, is the Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm. I don't have any of my makeup here next to me to show you, but it comes in a little like jar and it's like a creamy balm texture. But I have combination skin, so my T-zone gets kind of oily around my mouth and jaw gets kind of dry. And then in the summer, I'm just like oily, but then like patchy dry. It's annoying. That foundation I wore when I went to Puerto Rico a couple summers ago. It held up completely fine in the heat, the humidity, the sweat from dancing. Fine for like 10 hours. I had it on and it looked great. Outstanding. She also makes that product in just a clear like universal shade, so you could use it just as a primer underneath other makeup if you want, or if you just want to like mattify and like whatever. It's incredible. I actually have it in 2 different shades, so I can do like a winter shade and a summer shade, or like the middle of my face is a little bit lighter and the outside of my face is a little bit darker, so I can do like blending a little bit. It's incredible. Mascara, I actually got one from a brand called Refy, Refy. Found it at Sephora, and it's got a curved mascara wand, which I have seen before, but this one they do it really, really well. And it makes me mad because I'm like, this is like a $25 mascara. Who the hell do I think I am? But damn it, it's a good mascara. Don't you hate when you're just like, this thing is expensive for no reason, but god dang it, it's good. Ah, fine. Okay, it's good. That's what I would say for mascara. Off to mod, have a great time. Thank you for hanging out. Thanks and polish. Have fun modding, and I will see you later. Foundation, mascara, lip gloss, like lip oil, lip gloss. Honestly, the NYX Fat Lip Oil from the drugstore. It's great. I have tried, I don't know if I ever posted it, but I did a review where I was comparing 3 different lip oils, and the NYX one that's like $7 was my favorite out of all of them. One was like $18 from Sephora. One was the e.l.f. like $3 one. That middle ground from NYX was the best one. If you don't want like a lip oil, the NYX Butter Gloss is really good lip gloss too. And it comes in like a million different colors. So I would say currently, those are my 3 favorite makeup products. If you don't want a full foundation, honorary mention, if you don't want a full foundation, just like a tinted moisturizer, the Smashbox Halo Tinted Moisturizer. Again, it's like $40, which is annoying. They do offer travel sizes in some of the shades, but it comes in a whole bunch of shades, and the shade that matches me actually has olive undertones, because my skin has olive undertones, so some things look too orange, some things look too pink and red. My skin almost has like a green undertone when you really look close. And they actually have a tinted moisturizer shade that has olive greeny undertones, and it looks like I'm not wearing anything. It's like they took my skin and put it in a bottle. Like, it matches me. They were thinking of me when they made that color, okay? So it's lightweight, it holds up on my skin, it's just incredible. That would be an honorary mention. But don't sleep on drugstore products. There's some really, really freaking good drugstore products that I am not above using. I love going to the drugstore. I don't really shop at Target anymore. Sad face. I used to love going to Target. They kind of killed it this last couple of months. But let me hit a CVS. Let me hit a Walgreens. Ulta. Ulta has drugstore stuff too. I'm going. I'm spending all my money. The name of the foundation I'm gonna have to try. I feel like mine disappears by lunch. I will type it in for you. It is Danessa Myricks. Where's my chat? Hello? Here we go. I was like, what? Where'd it go? Danessa Myricks Blur Ring Balm. Actually, I will also pull it up and show you a picture of it. Danessa. I've already searched it previously, because of course I did. Nessa, oh, that's her skin tint. Her skin tint's nice too. I like the foundation better though. And you can put it on like kind of light if you don't want like full heavy foundation. You can just do like kind of a lighter coverage with it instead of like a full coverage. Or you can build it up and do like full glam. Like that's what I'm going to be doing for this wedding. My website, please don't freeze. Yes, here we go. Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder. So it goes on like a cream and then dries down to like a powder, which is I think why it holds on my skin for so long. Okay, this is what it looks like. This is the like clear universal shade that you could just use as like a primer underneath, or if you just want to like mattify and like set your face with no other makeup, you can put this on. Um, Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder, again, this universal shade, which they have colorless or translucent with a soft gold pearl. That's pretty. I didn't realize they had one with like shimmers in there. My computer's being super slow. Hello. Or the actual like universal one. So there's like a radiant one and then the regular one. You the best, thank you. You're so welcome. And then yeah, you can see all the different like shades if you want like a foundation down here. I wear shade, where is it? 7, my winter color / the middle of my face. This is like exactly this part of my face. And then when I want a little bit more dimension on the outside of my face / wintertime, when I get a little bit of a tan, 8.5. Because 8 is way too red and 9 is too dark. So when she came up with 8.5, that was more neutral, a little bit olive. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. It's so good. And she's a makeup artist, so like she knows what she's doing. And I trust everything that she does at this point. So yeah, I would definitely check that out if you need a foundation that's like not going to disappear by lunch. I would absolutely check this one out. This color combination is so pretty, you guys. I can't get over this. Who said short nails can't look good? Probably nobody. Am I just making things up? What I'm going to do on my top coat, here it is. Oh. You know what I just realized? I didn't use an actual base coat. I used my treatment twice. And I meant to go in with my Zoya base coat. Because this is not technically a base coat. It's just a treatment. I meant to go in with this before the color. But of course I got distracted and didn't do that. So, oh well. I guess we'll see if it holds on. And if not, like I said, I'll just bring these colors and touch it up before the wedding. We're gonna go in with top coat. And then, I've been streaming for about 2 hours. I think once we're done with this top coat, I may actually pop off and do my other hand off camera. I'm getting kind of hungry. It's like 9 o'clock at night. I have work tomorrow. I have clothes I need to go in the dryer. And I would like to eat some food before going to bed. I'm probably gonna call it. But at least I did all of my nail prep and have the treatment. I didn't put the base coat here either, but I have the treatment at least. I can get some food. Eat with my left hand while I let my right hand dry. I hope you have a good week too. Thank you so much. I know that this week is going to be a little bit busy. I'm trying to go to the plant show. I think I'm going to go to the flower show here in Philly tomorrow. It should be fun. Going with a friend of mine from my old job. Finding parking down there is going to be super annoying, but maybe there's a garage or something I can go to. But I've never been. I've lived in Philly almost 10 years now. This year makes 10 years that I live down here, and I've never been to the flower show. Which, like, what? I'm going this year. Am I good with plants and flowers? Kinda. I wouldn't say I'm good with them, but like, they don't die immediately. Not immediately. I want to get better with them. My partner's really, really good with plants. So I might have to pick up a plant for him because he has work. I used to have pothos. Pothos are so cute. They have almost like heart-shaped leaves. And I had a regular green one because my mom has a humongous pothos, like a monster in the front room. It's beautiful. So she clipped me off a little piece of that one. I had that, and then I had a neon green pothos, which exactly like it sounds, The leaves were like the color green of this cotton logo. So bright and vibrant and beautiful. Um, Both of those, well, it's the same plant, but both colors. Pothos are not good for cats, so I had to make sure that I kept it up really high on the shelf so that way he wouldn't get to it, which is fine. But then as they start to grow, it like trails down. So it was like trailing down the bookshelf, and I was like, okay, I gotta keep like pinning it up somehow or whatever, which was fine. But um, I don't remember what I did, but I ended up killing them, and I couldn't save it, so I had to get rid of both. Probably because I've moved 1,000 times in 3 days. It's gotta be part of it. But yeah. Fingers crossed I can find another pretty pothos or like semi-easy plant to deal with at the plant show. I should be able to. I know there's a bunch of vendors and stuff selling things. But I feel like I almost prefer what? Flowers. Nope. Plants over flowers. I prefer plants over flowers. I like flowers, especially for events. Oh, it's Valentine's Day, it's your birthday, whatever. Love flowers for that. They don't last. Like, I have flowers that I got for my partner for Valentine's Day. It's not even a month, and they're, like, basically kind of dead. Probably my fault. I think you're supposed to change the water more often, and I haven't been changing the water, so that's on me. But, like, a plant is much more long-term than, like, cut flowers. I'm excited to start getting into plants again. I had succulents for a while, too. Gorgeous. I was propagating some because the one that I had was really leggy because it wasn't getting enough sun. I like picked all the leaves off and put it in the dirt to like propagate a new one, and it was a bunch of little baby ones, and I was so proud of it. And then it still wasn't getting enough sun because I didn't change the window it was in. And my apartment faced north, I think, whereas I think you want south facing when you want a lot of sun, or west like in the afternoon. And I didn't have that. So hopefully I can figure out which way my apartment faces now and find a couple of plants that look really cute and will last and that I won't kill immediately / in a couple of months. So we'll see. I will keep you updated. But yeah, this is the final look, you guys. This is a really, really nice combo. I think this works super well for a wedding. I don't want to say it's understated. It's a little bit neutral. It's a little bit muted, but it's still shimmery. Okay, gotta get that glitter. If I throw on the flash, well, that's super washed out. Hold up. You can see a little hollow sparkle. There we go. Look at the glitter. It's so fun. And I think that this color will work pretty well with both of those dresses. So, I'm very excited. I'm going to do my other hand off camera. I'm going to get myself some food. And then, if not tonight, then tomorrow comes the pedicure, comes the makeup, look, test, the rundown, the see, can I remember how to put on fake lashes? Do I know how to do a full glam? Where's the YouTube girls from 2016? I need a tutorial. Play with all of that in the next couple of days, while I also clean and do laundry and make sure I have everything packed up, and I got some stuff to do. We leave out like Thursday morning, so I got some things to handle, but we'll get it done. We're good. It'll be a busy week, but it'll be fun. And we get to go hang out at a wedding. I'm so excited. But yes, this is the final manicure. It's looking great. I'm very happy with this. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out for the last 2 hours as I sit here. I swear most of that time was me just doing nail prep. The painting didn't even take that long. Nail prep always takes so much longer for me. So, if you sat through the nail prep, thank you. Maybe you learned something. Hopefully I helped you. But yeah, I am going to go make myself some food. Get some more water because this thing is almost out. And I think that's it. Thank you again for hanging out. I appreciate it on Twitch, on YouTube. I'm going to try to do these dual streams a little bit more often because this is fun. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye, everyone.